Hello everyone. This is a piece of rail that I bought. I didn't steal it. It wasn't given to me. I bought it and another 3-foot section of rail. April of 2018, after a crew was done removing the rail, the railroad track between the south end of Stillwater, Minnesota, and the north end entrance to Sunnyside Marina, which is, I believe, in Oak Park Heights. And I was just going by at the right time, and they had these rails piled up in a pile, and the crew was just done with the day. And I stopped and asked about buying some, and he says, sure. And then, but I bought 2 pieces of rail for 20 bucks. Didn't get a receipt. He wasn't going to give me a receipt, but I did pay for them. So, this one is from 1899. The number on the side, the date on the left side here is a little bit harder to read, 5 years now since I bought it than it was when I got it the spring of 1899. But let's see if we can pick this up on my iPhone 7. Okay, there. Okay, well, there you see it. Yep, 1899. The last 9, it's hard to read. The 1, it's kind of hard to read, but 124 years of rust is done. It's due to it. I've mentioned this on a few places on the internet, and what's the name of that guy that has the YouTube channel? He works on or owns a small railroad, a short line that hauls coal, I think, in the southeastern U.S. And I mentioned this to him, and he was interested in buying it. I did offer this to the Washington County Historical Society, and initially they had interest in it. And the last time I talked to them, I believe it was last year, he says, I don't have a place I could put it right now. And he didn't have any promises as to where he could put it, or if they would ever put it on display. So there it is, 1899. When I was talking to the crew that removed the rails, I mentioned finding the date on this one, and they were surprised that there was a piece of rail that old in that track, because the track, for railroad history for Stillwater, Minnesota, the line that eventually became Burlington Northern, Santa Fe, then turned into the Minnesota Zephyr line that was built up to the north end of Stillwater from about August to Christmas Day 1870. Then the last mile was built into town the next spring, starting in April 1871. And then in the 1880s, there was then a second railroad line built into Stillwater from the south end. So this comes from one of those 2 railroad lines, but I'm guessing this wouldn't have been one of the original rails from the 1880s, since it's 1899. So yep, Stillwater, Minnesota at one point had 3 railroads serving it. It was a big, busy town. It was a lumber town. There was manufacturing of steam tractors. There was lots of industrial activity in Stillwater. It was quite it would be if you could travel back in time, it would be quite interesting to see it. You know, maybe I should take my flashlight and try and shine it out on the other side, see if I can see a date. No, I can't see one. I don't know how many pound rail this is. Someone that knows railroad rail stuff would know a lot more than I. I don't have a tape measure with me. I know if you measured the web on the bottom and the height, you'd come up with you know, if this is 30-pound rail, and when I say 30-pound rail, you know, that's by the yard, 30 pounds per yard, 90 pounds per yard. But anyway, well, I guess that's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye.